everybody, it's Adele here. Hope you're having a good day. I'm going to talk to you today about what happened when I picked up this book yesterday. So quite often I will just scan my bookshelf and I just randomly pick up a book and just start reading from it to see, just open it up at random to see what there is for me that day to learn from. So I picked up this book yesterday. It's called You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Love this book, so good. So I just randomly opened it, and the chapter was all about giving, and it was called Give and Let Give. So it started off with a really good quote. It is one of the beautiful compensations in this life that no one can sincerely try to help another without helping himself. And that's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Anyway, the chapter is a very short chapter, so I just decided to read the whole thing. And it's all about the author, Jen Sincero, was taking a road trip with a niece and a brother in the car. So they were going along, and then they decided to stop at the shop to have like a snack. And they told the little girl that she could go and buy some sweets, a pack of sweets. So anyway, the little girl picks up a 6-pack of sweets, so 6 individual packs, takes them to the counter, charms away into getting them, and then they get back into the car. So just to, sort of emphasise the fact that she should share, the author just says to the little, to her niece, "Can I have a packet?" And she says, "Oh yes, of course." So she gives her a packet. And then she gives a packet to her dad, who's driving, and I think it's her gran that's in the back of the car. So she gives, 3 packs away. She's got 3 left. She puts them on the seat, and then she says, and this one's for my sister, this one's for my brother, and this one's for my mum. And she sat there with this beaming smile on her face. So, the author is absolutely gobsmacked, because the little girl's ended up with no sweets for herself, but she's so excited. The fact that she's, giving them away, and that gave her more pleasure than actually, eating the sweets herself. So I just thought that was a really good little story, and it got me thinking, because I'm all, I love stuff that if we can do things that make us feel good, I feel that, we're just in that the right place for being more productive, being more successful, achieving more generally. So anything that makes you feel good is really good in my opinion. So I just think that, giving is one of those things. And I, when I thought back to what I'd done in the past where I'd given, things, and I just remembered feeling so good. So, the reason we do feel good when we give is that different hormones are released, so it puts us into a higher vibration, similar to when we're grateful. Puts us into that higher vibration so that we feel happier. They call it the natural high. When you give, endorphins are released, and it gives you that natural high, that happy state. It also reduces stress, because cortisol is released as well, so it brings stress levels down. So again, giving, it's a good all-rounder. Makes you feel good, makes you feel better. You're not anxious, you don't feel stressed. Raises your vibration. So really, really good. I also remembered a TED talk that I'd listened to recently as well, where a lady was talking about doing something every day with her son, a young son, just to give something every single day. And it was called How to Be Happy Every Day. And again, she proved that by giving, we could create this happiness in our lives, constantly. So I just wanted to go through a couple of things that you can do, because it doesn't need to be massive amounts, and big things to start with. You can just start off with small things. So the first one is just simple. It's just smiling. So giving away your smile. Everybody's got a smile to give away. And you can just give as many people your smile in a day as you choose to. And then it's about complimenting people as well, and giving, sincere, genuine compliments to people, because that makes everybody feel good. It makes you feel good. It makes the person receiving the compliment feel good too. And second thing is giving to, like a charity, one of your favourite charities, or a cause that is really meaningful to you. So for example, and it's setting something up on a regular basis, so it's consistent. So we've got, a regular donation that goes to a local charity that's just around the corner from where we live. It's a home for children that need, their parents need a break, so they come here to have, to be looked after. It's children with, special needs that need to be looked after. So we give to that, and because it's very local, it's a local charity, it means a lot to us. But you can find charities that mean a lot to you too, and just give to them. Just start off with something small and give every month. Another thing that I've done before, and I've just been searching on my Kindle to try and find the book, but I bought a book a while ago now, which is a very short book, and it had this idea in it where you wrote little notes on pieces of paper and then wrapped up pound coins and left them in random places for people to pick up. So I really love doing it. It's a while ago now, but it's made me think about doing it again. Talking about giving and that, and I just can't think which book it was, and it was a very, very simple little book that said it was life-changing. So I need to find that and start doing that again. But basically, you just don't know who's going to pick up those pound coins, so it's a really nice thing to do, because somebody that receives that is going to feel really good, even though it's only £1. It could make a big difference to somebody. So that was another idea. And then the last thing that I'm going to mention is just when you go out. This obviously, we can't do this as much at the moment because we're in lockdown still, but when we're allowed to go to restaurants and things and coffee shops again, just give a little bit of a bigger tip than you would normally give. If you don't tip, start leaving a tip. It's something nice to do. Give as much as you can, leave as much as you can. And I always think it's a nice thing to do. It makes your waitress feel, or your waiter feel, really good, and it makes you feel good for giving. So it's something that you can do, on a regular basis that will make a big difference. So there's some ideas there, but I just think, giving is just a general, all round, really, feel good thing to do. And if you can get into that, again, it's like a habit, isn't it? You just need to sort of think about it more at first and just be conscious of it. But once you start doing it, you'll get into the flow and it'll just come naturally. So hope that helps. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.